I am 95 years old, and I am standing at the edge of my life. I have outlived my wife. I have outlived my friends. I have outlived my enemies. And somewhere along the way, I outlived the version of myself that cared what people thought of me. Right now, I am standing at the very edge, looking down, seeing the bottom clear as day. And before I step off, I need to turn around and speak to you, the people still laughing at the party, still convinced that life has plenty of time left. You are living a lie, and most of the time, you don't even notice it. You wake up every morning believing time is on your side, like tomorrow will always be there to fix what you neglect today. You tell yourself, I'll start later, I'll be happy later, I'll forgive later, as if life is patient and waiting for your perfect moment. But let me tell you something from a 95-year-old man who has seen the end up close: time is not patient. Time does not wait for your plans, your excuses, or your fears. Every hour you waste is gone forever, every missed opportunity a debt that cannot be reclaimed. You think you have all the time in the world, but life moves faster than you realize. And when the truth finally hits, you will see that the life you were waiting for has been passing by while you were busy waiting for a later that never comes. You know, in your mind, that everyone dies. You've heard it 1,000 times, maybe even seen it happen. But knowing it with your head is nothing like feeling it in your bones. Most people go through life as if death is someone else's problem, a distant shadow that will never touch them. They walk, talk, and plan for decades ahead, oblivious to the ticking clock inside themselves. If you truly felt it, the cold, heavy weight of your own mortality pressing against your chest, you would never waste another morning scrolling through your phone. You wouldn't trade moments with your family, your laughter, your love, for work, for money, for distractions. Every heartbeat would matter. And yet, most people live blind to it until the moment it's too late, until the realization hits that the time they thought they had, is already gone. Let me tell you about a man named Jack. It was 1968, and Jack was my best friend, smarter than me, better looking than me, richer than me. He was confident, unstoppable, a shark in the world of business, and everyone who knew him thought he had life completely figured out. One night, we were celebrating a massive deal he had just closed. The office smelled of cigars, the lights glimmered off the polished wood, and Jack leaned back in his leather chair, puffing smoke into the air, eyes shining with pride. Then he looked at me and said words I'll never forget: "Frank, 5 more years. That's the plan. I grind for 5 more years. I hit the number. Then I'm done. Then I take Mary to Italy. Then I learn to paint. Then I start living." He had a plan, a roadmap, a vision for the future. But he didn't know that life does not wait for anyone. 3 days later, Jack walked out of his office building like any other day, but suddenly he clutched his chest and collapsed on the sidewalk. A massive heart attack. He was only 42 years old. He never went to Italy. He never painted a single thing. Standing over his casket, I realized the real tragedy wasn't that Jack had died. We all die. The tragedy was that Jack had spent his entire life waiting to live. He treated his life like a waiting room for a better future that never came. And the cruelest part? The world kept moving without him. His company replaced him in 2 weeks, his clients forgot his name in a year, and life went on, indifferent to the dreams he never chased. A week later, I went to Jack's office to clear out his desk. His calendar was fully booked for the next 6 months. His inbox was overflowing with urgent messages. The world didn't stop because Jack died. His company replaced him in 2 weeks. His clients forgot his name in a year. And looking at you right now, I see Jack in yourself. You tell yourself the same lies he did: "I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll take the trip when the kids are older. I'll forgive later." There is no later. There is only now. Every moment you trade for a future that isn't guaranteed is a moment stolen from yourself. Stop living in the waiting room of life, because the life you are waiting for might never arrive. I look at your generation, and I see a dangerous obsession with accumulation. You buy things you don't need, with money you don't have, to impress people you don't even like. I live in a small room now, just a bed, a chair, and a picture of my wife. I used to have a big house, luxury cars, a garage full of toys. And now, with the clarity that comes at the end, I can tell you the truth, it was all garbage. I've been to countless funerals, and I've never once seen a U-Haul trailer following a hearse. Most of the things you think define your life will be thrown away, sold for pennies, or forgotten. So why are you sacrificing your health, your family, and your precious time for something that will be meaningless the moment you are gone? It was 1979. I won Businessman of the Year in my city. Black tie, banquet hall filled with applause, people cheering as I walked up to the podium. In that moment, I felt like I had conquered the world, like I had won the game of life. I went home that night holding the trophy, my prize, expecting to feel satisfaction. But the house was dark. Eleanor, my wife, asleep. My kids, asleep. I sat alone at the kitchen table, staring at that piece of glass, and suddenly I understood. The applause had stopped. Those people didn't care about me, they cared about what I could do for them. And the people who actually loved me, the ones who mattered, I had neglected for months chasing a trophy that, in the end, was nothing more than a paperweight of regret. You think your career is your legacy. It is not. Careers, money, trophies, they are all transactions. They will not love you back. They will not hold your hand when the lights go out. The only things you get to keep are the things you gave away, the love you shared, the time you spent, the attention you gave. I don't replay business deals in my mind. I replay Sunday mornings with Eleanor. I replay my daughter laughing when she was little. I replay the moments I helped a stranger push his car out of a snowbank. That is the only real wealth, the only thing that lasts. And the truth is, it is available to you right now, if only you choose to give it. So here is my challenge to you, the no-nonsense, no excuses strategy for the rest of your life. First, kill your ego. You are so terrified of looking foolish, of failing, of what other people might think, that you stop yourself from living. You don't take the risk. You don't start the business, you don't say, I love you first, you don't follow your dream. Why? Because you are afraid of judgment. Let me liberate you right now, nobody is watching you. People are too busy worrying about themselves. You are the main character only in your own head. To everyone else, you are background noise. Stop letting fear of other people's opinions paralyze you. Second, practice the last time mindset. This is a Stoic technique, and it will change your life. Every time you do something, remind yourself that you might be doing it for the last time. One day you will hold your child in your arms for the last time. One day you will kiss your spouse for the last time. One day you will drink that cup of coffee for the last time. You do not know when that day is. It could be 10 years from now. It could be today. But if you live every moment with that knowledge, you will never take a single one for granted. You will taste the coffee. You will hold the hug longer. You will look at your loved ones with wide open eyes and full heart. Third, wake up. I am 95 years old. My back hurts. My eyes are dim. My body fails me in ways I could not imagine when I was younger. But you have the golden ticket. You have health. You have youth. And most of you are wasting it scrolling through a phone, numbing yourself, hiding from life. Stop it. Step outside. Feel the wind on your face. Watch the sky. Call your mother, call your father, call someone you love and tell them you love them today, not tomorrow. Forgive your enemies, not for them, but because you do not have time to carry the heavy luggage of hate anymore. Everything in life is temporary. Your money, your career, your stuff, they will all vanish. But the love you give, the time you spend, the kindness you share, those are eternal. You cannot take anything else with you. Every second wasted is a second you will never get back. The clock is ticking. Can you hear it? That faint, relentless sound is your life running out. Don't let it slip away while you sit safe, comfortable, and indifferent. Eat the good food now. Buy the plane ticket now. Tell the people you love that you love them now. Chase the dream that scares you now. Live now. Because if you wait, if you postpone, if you defer your happiness and love and courage to a later that may never come, you will end up like Jack, waiting for life, and life will pass you by. Do not live like Jack. Do not treat life like a waiting room. The only guarantee we have is that one day, the lights will go out. Make every moment count. Be brave. Love fiercely. Take risks. Forgive freely. And when your time comes, may you go knowing that you did not just exist, you truly lived.